Hi, welcome to the Market Alert for Tuesday, the 27th of March 2018. So yesterday in the pound market, sideways to begin with. There was a bit of buying about, and then eventually the market broke out back above the 20-bar average and rose before some profit taking came in, and then the market moving back up again. So a sort of classic pattern there before once again becoming sideways on the overnight market. In the daily chart, you can see we took out the 76% retracement yesterday and also the high of this bar, with the next upside targets being 142.77 and then the January high of 143.45 should prices continue to move higher in this market. So definitely an uptrend there, and also trading above the 20-bar average as well at the moment. News today, not a lot. The only one is the CB consumer confidence. This is out at 3 p.m. when the Dow will be open, but other than that there isn't any other news to move the markets. And the Dow that continued to move higher yesterday in the pre-market session. I got out of the short trade that I was in. It didn't want to drop, and you can see here that the market continuing to move higher. Still managed to pull out over 100 points, but not as good as when we left it from Friday, when the market dropped significantly. But no surprise really, as I've said for I don't know how many years now, about they'll want the market up if they can get the market up. And then we had the start off, we continued with that move, but then just look at the amount of selling that came in here that you can see, and then they just drove the market down. Took out all of those that were long in the pre-market session. You can see they're coming back down to this level here. We just narrow this in by doing this, you'll see exactly. So the market, when I recorded yesterday morning, we were down here, and then they brought the market all the way back before they sent it back to the upside just after, or late in it was towards the end of the first session there. All the weakness out of the way, straight reversal there as well with these two bars here. They're the two I'm talking about. And the market then moving higher in the quieter part of the session, and then obviously we got the general pullback thing there, correction 76%, and then we're off again in the evening, and the market continuing to move higher on the overnight there. So where are we off to? That's the question. So let's just grab the fib retracement. We'll start off with this high to this low. We went through the first one that I drew in yesterday, which is here, and what I'm going to do now is just remove this one, because that's where the market came down to. We'll leave those in. Still the market take out the high of the buying pressure bar as well, so we can remove that one. And the 76% that we put in yesterday also was taken out, and that was taken out in the pre-market session, and then the market came back and then went back up again. So this is the next upside target, and also watch out for this level as well, because this is where the selling came in on Friday of last week. And then what I will do is just rotate back through these highs and mark up 76% as well. So what you'll get is you'll get the market trading to the 76% before it gets to the new high, and the same thing. So you get a forewarning before the market gets back to the recent highs to the left. That's if they do, and if they don't, they will go to 76%, 62%. That will be it, and then the market will reverse and go back in the same direction that it came from, i.e. in this case to the downside. In the implied volatility, this down, which you'd expect yesterday, we came down to 1878 from 2107, and no surprise there really, that would be expected. Bitcoin continuing to head down to the 76% that we have had drawn in for several days now. You can see yesterday we've got 3 days now of red. If this one is taken out, then we're going to see a retest of this low, and this 76% retracement that we've got over here goes all the way back, a very long way back in this chart, to down in these lows over here. If I just click on this, you'll see exactly where we're all the way down here is where we're measuring this 76% from, which will bring us back to the November lows as well, before we saw the massive climb in this market. Let me just bring that there so you can actually see. So we'll bring us down to around the 5,000 level, and this was the massive move that we saw in Bitcoin over Christmas, and you're not going to see that for some time. You'll always get another one, but you don't get them straight after. Not when you've had a move from down the sort of 5,000 area or 3,000 area to 20,000. You do not get markets going straight back and doing that. I know Bitcoin is sort of an anomaly and unique in a sense that it's there's nothing to value it against or reference it against, but even so, to move the market back to those sorts of levels in a short space of time isn't going to happen unless something happens in the fiat system where it would get people to switch, but frankly it's not going to happen. We've got is nice intraday trading patterns within this, which are useful, and the volatility's dropped off, so again it's nice to actually trade intraday, and more on that going forward in the next few weeks. Right, that will do it for this one. If there's anything to report, I will let you know. Could be fairly quietish today. It's Tuesday, the market's factored in everything from the weekend as well, so keep that in mind as well. Okay, that's it. As ever, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.